So for this game I started off by level balling for trapinch, switching into it, and using skyla to find uh, tropical beach, and then using tropical beach. Because I already had the rock guard and I wanted to put it on trapinch. Now, the whole point of the deck is to get Flygon with Sand Slammer out there and get that going in between turns, and then just try and keep the game going as slow as possible. And the kind of cool thing is that because we never attack, we can use Tropical Beach, and because we're using Tropical Beach for our draw every turn, we don't really need draw supporters, so instead we play Skylas, and the Skylas help us search up the Tropical Beach, and they let us get all our awesome item cards like Rock Guard, which I never thought I'd play, but is really good in this deck, because now whenever they attack, hopefully the one Pokemon I try keeping active, they'll have to take 60 damage, and I can junk arm the Rock Guard back. It's a pretty awesome deal. The rest of this deck uses Kingdra's ability to put a damage counter on any Pokemon to kind of give you more damage per turn. Plus, you gotta kind of target some specific Pokemon on the opposite side. I used to play Bank Gym, just because you got to deal an extra 20 damage in between turns with the hypnotoxic laser, but this draw engine with Tropical Beach is just too good. You know, one thing I do want to address is that my opponents never really are playing decks where they've got, you know, all the money put into it like I do. I have seen a few unlimited decks that do, but that's of course because not very many serious players are playing unlimited. And with most of my other videos, they're about like turn 2 attacker decks that, you know, can go off on turn 1. So it really doesn't matter if I'm knocking out Pokemon. If I'm knocking out a Pokemon on the first turn, second turn, and then every turn after that, it really doesn't matter who you are. You know, the other decks are obviously better against it, but those decks are just kind of insane. But here, it definitely does matter who my opponent is, but I'll try to get some real games in. But it's just so hard to find opponents. And I'm not even like I said, I'm not sure this deck's even good enough for that. But here we go, searching up switch with junk arm. And I'm just really trying to take out the Pokemon with energies. Because, you know, as long as they're not attacking me, I can just keep on dealing 10 damage in between every turn. So that's all I'm trying to do. That's why I got the, you know, you gotta mix in the crushing hammers with knocking out the Pokemon with energy in them to keep them from attacking. But the cool thing is that even if they do attack, you have Rock Guard and Max Potion. So you just Max Potion, unless they can deal, you know, 140 each turn, you're pretty set. They'll take an extra 60 and you'll max potion. And now I've got triple kingdra set up, which is always nice to get the extra 30 damage per turn. Not only that, it's targeted damage. I just go for crushing hammer here. But it's pretty awesome, this deck, because it makes a lot of your opponent's cards, you know, pretty much blank cards, like what is that, Rocky Helmet, and any of their energy removal is pretty blank too. I do play one enhanced hammer because you can search it out and then you can just reuse it. Like junk arming enhanced hammer back is really awesome. I have played versions with two, but I just feel like it's the card count's pretty tight in the deck. There might be room for a second one. Alright.